Okay. I couldn't get nothing, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna finish this hellhole that I put myself in. You can see my keys. No, I'm eating them potato chips you got me. Would you want to get that one for your wife's favorite?
Hey, you open this real quick? Whoa. Someone stole my keys.
Check the kitchen real good, Johnny. And did you have on a jacket when you came in here, or you was just like that? No, you got it, because remember you was over at the table and you started just dropping everything, and I was like, Johnny, get it together. Remember you had bent over to pick something up and then
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I got you.
Right.
Let me get out your way, boo boo.
There they go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork make the dream work. Okay? All right, tell everybody what's up. Deuces. Johnny, turn those lights out there, please. Up in the front. Thank you. Women Crush Wednesday. Y'all got those y'all got them social media apps downloaded real good? I moved my desk. I moved to another desk, so I'm not on that side of the office anymore. I'm at the big desk where I should have been. And I think when I first moved everything from across the hall to over here, that was the plan. But somehow, because there would be so much stuff for my kids to do, it's like I should get them the big desk. But now I realize, no, when you solidify and work smarter, not harder, I get the big desk. So I got my desk back. And the worst thing about going live is I try to look at myself when I'm talking, and I realize I'm not looking at you guys unless I look over here. Thank you, boo. I'll be trying. Normally, I've been wearing black a lot, but not today. So yeah, we moved things, and so now I got my desk. I made some more stuff. And the last time we went live, we made what did I show you guys? Showed you two things. Dang, by this Friday, I could say I made 7 new things. So I'm just making, or, getting things together. 7. It'll be good. So I made the, some more sleep nakeds. That's what I did. As much as I had clothes, sleep naked sounds like I'm so done with it. It took 7 days to master sleep naked, and because it took 7 days to master it, I focused on the 7 days and not when I actually mastered it. And so because of that, after I mastered it, I was like, I'm never gonna make it again. It was such hell mastering sleep naked. Like, it took a lot, because we'd have to make it and then come back the next day, so you never knew what was going to happen. You had to wait overnight every time. It's just like, you come back and it's like, then you got to do it again, and you don't want to give up. Just like, figure this out. Got to do something. And so I mastered it, but I was like, forget, I'm not going to make it. So we started getting rid of it, and like We're going to lock. We're like, hey, when you order, you get it. Take it. But I did master it. Hey, Shantae. Hey. But we did master it. I'm wearing my hat because it gets cold in here. And right here on the top of my head, right there, it'll get really cold. Just for people who hating on my hat. Because I know I got a lot of people out there hating on my hat too, love. And for any reason whatsoever. I know some of them. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. So, so boom. So we make so we just re-engineered the sleep nakeds. That's basically what we did. And then I just was like, ugh. Um, it really wasn't a trial and error because I know how to make it now. But then it was a matter of compilations and time. And I've made several things. I made several things yesterday. And so when you get down to the end of making stuff, like you're at your peaks end of blending or mastering something, like you'll get exhausted, and so then you're just but you I keep going, but it's like, okay, so now what? Because now you're just, and it's like it's a crunch time because eventually you have to stop. And so when you get in crunch mode, I guess, like, I'll just start putting it together. And so we ended up making two different sleep nakeds. And as a result of making those two, I end up in a position where I really have to make three, which is good for all of us. It's good for all of us. What you say, love? What you say, baby? What's up, Miss Kim? Boo Boo? Kim Sullivan. Listen, you was one of my faithfuls. You was always here, honey. You from Brazil. God bless you and your people, love. I heard on the news today. Listen, I love you. I love you. Cristiano, Renier, Oliveira, I love you. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. That's what I'm talking about. There you go, girl. You got the key. Open up and let me in. Hey, what's up, Ninja? What's up, Ninja? I've been red all day, eating ice and stuff. What's up, Gia? And Keith doing good too? That means that she doing good, and so is her man, in case y'all didn't know what that meant. What's happening, ladies? What's happening, ladies and gents, Mr. Scott? It's a room full of us people in here. I'm so glad y'all on here and you're not being consumed by the masses, the adulterations of the world. Granted, you're spending time here with me, and I'm spending time here with you, and this time is really productive and constructive time. Thank you, boo. Aldrin must. He's like, hey, what's up? So I'm gonna bring this down some. You know how I get. I start touching stuff. So, social media is social media. It's a form of media. It's something that we get inside of us. We may meditate on a lot of things we see, but it's media. And social media runs the world. Everything you need, you got to go online and get it. So there's something, some form of socialization done, because we have to socialize as humans. So everybody's on social media. I remember Black Planet. I still got my Black Planet, and I still got my MySpace. What's up, Tiff Tiff? What's up, Tiff Dog? You remember Arsenio Hall? So there are so many different ways of social media, and some social media is more popular than others. Some people use social media for different things. Like, you got Pinterest. People use Pinterest. They like to look at pictures and get ideas. I need Pinterest in my life because I need organizational skills. So I'll go in there, check some stuff out. So you got Pinterest. And you got some shopping sites people like to go to, but you got some sites that people always go to. It's like there are people who just like really, really love Pinterest. What's up, Marvisha? Hey, you lost a lot of your photos. Man, when I first got my no, my MySpace was cool. MySpace was cool. MySpace was cool because it's like your page was like your storyboard, and you could. They had it so cool, like you could put your favorite song. So when you come to the page, like your favorite song be playing for the people. You could change your background. I had mine hooked up like it was just. I mean, you was just make it. That was when somebody came to your MySpace page, it was on and popping. And then Black Planet was just the dumbest chat room ever. Like, know that when you got on Black Planet, you was gonna go into one of them chat rooms that you was interested in, because they give you a long list. What's up, Miss Harris? They give you a long list. Man, they give you that long. I didn't even know they had changed it, baby. See, you was in too deep. You was into it too deep. I wasn't in my space too deep. I was in Black Planet. Black Planet was deep. I used to go in there and find a room I was interested in. I go in that room, boy, it would be lit. You have a whole thesis with somebody you don't even know. It just everybody just in there talking to everybody. Just a damn party in Black Planet. Well, I was telling this man Black Planet. They entertained you overnight, right, baby? You gonna tell me, yeah, okay? I was lit on Black Planet. Um, yeah, Black Planet was something else. That was you really could do things. I mean, Black Planet. Well, I guess today's social media is just still like Black Planet, because we left Black Planet. We left it for something more interesting, something more fascinating. So we left it, and people started migrating to Facebook. Yeah, girl, that's them good old days. Girl, I got in trouble. I got in trouble and knew I was getting in trouble. Yeah. I bet you did, Aldrin. I bet you did. I don't I don't doubt you. That was Black Planet was the shiznit, and everybody on it was, I mean, it was blackness. It was blackness at its finest. And that was a serious black website, black people. Black, just, it was us. I mean, white people were, welcome, come aboard, but this is the shiznit over here. That's what we had. We don't have any black social media sites like that anymore. The black people as a culture was separated and divided and moved out and migrated. Some black people try to bring us back to it, like Solange, but her calls were in vain. But that's neither here nor there. That's not the point I'm getting at. And so we migrated over to Facebook. Everybody's got Facebook. Facebook was, and it still is today, people's diary, social diary. You could lie on Facebook. You could hate on Facebook. You go on people's page, sneak this on Facebook. I mean, Facebook was Facebook. I mean, Facebook. If they gave you the right to get 10,000 friends, some of y'all had 10,000 friends. They put a limit at 5,000. They put a limit. You got people on pending status waiting for somebody to unfriend somebody so they can be their friend because they at their 5,000 limit. I got people send me a friend request. This is the dingy thing. They send me a friend request to be my friend, and when I accept it, say, "Oh, sorry, you can't be this person's friend at that limit." I say, "Hell, do they know they're at that limit? Because they sent me the request, love." People who already at their 5,000 limit shouldn't be allowed to send friend requests. That's how lit it is on Facebook. That's how lit it was, especially when it first started. It was like a big boom. And you still have people who linger. I mean, Facebook is still cool, but remember, we had another migration. We migrated onto Instagram. We migrated to Instagram. Okay. Everybody migrated I'm sorry, I'm putting out a lot of fires. That's what I do. Like Fire Marshal Bill. Putting out a lot of fires, okay? So, everybody migrated to Instagram. Now listen, social media is uh mixed media. The majority of it is not real, right? It's a virtual reality. We're in virtual relationships. You and I, we're in this relationship. Oh yeah, if you be getting people, I don't even pay attention to Facebook like that anymore. Um, I used to struggle. I used to go on that rant and rave. Like I had to have 5,000 friends. Like right, it's like a competition kind of thing. By the time I got up to 1,400 friends, I just realized, listen, when I go on Facebook, I don't want to see all of this. I started unfriending people. It's like I don't want to be friends with my family. I don't want to be friends with anybody else. I was like, go get a business page. But either way, you're entering other people's worlds when you go on social media. You are entering other people's worlds because none of us know 5,000 people. None of us. I mean, unless you're like a basketball player or something like really way up there, we grant about 200-300 people. Okay, I mean, but I mean, 5,000 friends. Are you serious? The world is only certain ways. There's only certain types of people out here. There aren't people in the world who it's only one person like that in the whole world when it comes to people's behaviors. Right? That's not it. There are a lot of people out here who are just like me. There are a lot of people out here who are just like you. There are a lot of people out here who are just like Shanjari. There are a lot of people out here who are just like Johnny Angel. There are a lot of people out here who are like Donald Trump or Bart Simpson. There are a lot of people out here like everybody because the world shares personalities. Okay? That's just how it is. So when you go on to social media, you're going to see the world and you're going to see all these personalities. You don't really have to follow a lot of people to get all those personalities. You can follow a good handful of people and get the whole world in the palm of your hands. You just need a few good people, a few good men. You got the whole world right there. Okay? But we have a multitude. So when you go on the social media, you get caught up into people's worlds. You get caught up into their lives. You start reading what's going on in their minds. You're starting to comment. You're starting to indulge. You're starting to socialize. Okay? And so we went through more than one version of social media. And every time you go from one to the next, it's because you're on to bigger and better. Time goes on. You're moving forward. You're going into the future. You're going into another age or another dimension of age, of time, right? So we all time travel. You travel every single day. We're traveling, trust me. Okay? Some people may travel faster than the speed of light. But you're time traveling. Tomorrow's coming. That's time, right? When you're into social media, you're dealing with people and you're spending time. And it could be for the good. It could be for good, for bad. It doesn't matter. You're on social media. You're all on social media. You spending time with me right now. And right now we're benefiting each other. We're spending time. But sometimes we're on social media and we're not doing it really for a true benefit of ourselves. What you got, baby? What that girl say? You just ordered. If you just ordered and say it was in stock, it should be in stock. Yeah. If you can't order nothing if it ain't in stock, baby, and then you're gonna have to send an email for that. If you want to check on something to see if it's in stock, it's best if you do it before you order. But if you already ordered, it should have been in stock because it normally is in stock. But if it's not in stock, we let you know. We give you your money back. More than likely, that's what we do. Otherwise, you could just send us an email, baby. You'll be fine. I got it from China. It was made in China, boo boo. It's another conversation for another day. Probably wait till Sunday we talk about that China issue again. But I ain't here to alarm the people. I'm just here to tell y'all a few things. Okay. Fake news is fake news. Donald Trump has been telling y'all about fake news since he came in office, and social media is fake too. News is news, however you're getting it. News is what you look at, to consume, to hold on to engage with, to work with, to have, to be able to use in some form or fashion. Okay? When I turn on the TV, it's because I'm looking for something. I want something. I'm desiring something. I turn the TV on. I turn the radio on. These are all forms of social media. It's doing something to me. It's providing me a lot of stimuli. Okay? It's doing something to the mindset. TV is, social media, it's all the same, okay? And it's not real. However, if your mind doesn't understand the difference between what's real versus what's unreal, you'll live a very unreal life, because you'd rather live in an unreal life because that seems better than the real life, because you truly don't understand what real life is because you're so caught up into the social media realities of life. So your life is social media. That's you now, that because that's the world. I mean, that's the world. You do want to keep up with time, right? You want to keep up with the Joneses, right? I mean, that's the world. Come on now. We that's a life. That's nothing to feel bad about. That is life. That's life. But with everything, there's a good and the bad. And I love life. I love the goods of life. That's why we're here. This is for the goodness of life. But the good has to outweigh the bad. Okay? So we go through the social media phases, okay? And when you're on social media, part of somebody's world, you guys are part of my world. Y'all know me. And y'all rub off on me and I rub off on y'all. Okay? Iron sharpens iron. I might have y'all out here tripping one day. I might have y'all saying, Ivy girl, her pussy stink. Or I might have y'all saying, black power, power to the people. I might have y'all here saying you got to learn how to read your hieroglyphs because the metanetta don't have no sound. So it takes a child of God. And a child of God is important because the Bible says no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's what a child of God. That's what the child of God said, and that's true for any child of God. Because ain't no God gonna let somebody do something to their child. Ain't no mama gonna let somebody do something to their child. So I speak to you about a lot of different things when I come out. I tell you as much as I can, and then I'm on Earth like y'all on Earth. So I got an Instagram and a Facebook and a YouTube. I see social media. I see social media. I see it. I see the world. I've seen a lot of the world because it's out there. And social media has all types of lifestyles in it, in all different places and times. All different places and times. You can go on social media and look at things from way back in the day. You can go on social media and look at things that's going on right now. You can go on social media and look at things that are futuristic. Okay? So you got the past, the present, and the future within social media and within mixed reality. And so you have to determine or decipher what's real and what's not. And that's very difficult to do when you have all these things coming at you. And so now you got mixed reality in your head, in your subconscious, in your life. To the point where if you get off of social media, like let's say there's a big glitch, they found out about some Russians and there's some crazy stuff going on, and power to the people. They say, you know what, we're going to cut Facebook off for a week or 2 or 3, or I don't know, though those anonymous people may shut it down or something. We lose social media. Now remember, Facebook is good. That was the aftermath of MySpace and Black Planet. But then we got Instagram. And I know we still got Twitter and other social media places, but it's certain types of social media for certain types of people. Okay, everybody don't have a Facebook, everybody don't have an Instagram, everybody don't have a Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Some people may say, well, I got Instagram, but I ain't got time for Facebook. I don't do Facebook, honey. No, I ain't got time for that. I done grown up out of that. Facebook is just too messy for me, honey. And some people just nipped it all in the bud altogether. They say they don't even do social media, period. Okay? Some people don't do social media at all. Okay? For different reasons. Right? But baby, listen, sweetheart, sugar pie, honey pun. Little young lady, I don't know who you are no more. My brain doesn't go back in time like that. However, I do remember one thing, sweet sugar. You don't know if we got something in stock. I don't know if you want to tell me what it is. Check these out. Salt and vinegar potato chips are my favorite. This is food media. This is food media right here. For me, because I love it so much. So you might not like salt and vinegar potato chips. They're okay, but you don't care. You'd rather have sour cream and onion. You know what I mean? Sour cream and onion is cool. I grew up on them. I grew up on Munchos and Munchos. Oh my goodness. When I got pregnant with Shanjari, I was eating salt and vinegar potato chips and sweet pickles. I was craving them like crazy. And I've loved salt and vinegar ever since. However, those dill pickles, give them a run for their money. However, this is my go-to. This is my baby. Salt and vinegar is my baby. And I love kettle cook. Real crunchy potato chip. Love it. Okay? Barker Street in the building. Hold on. What? Barker boys. Okay, y'all is really doing it. And you got the whole District of Columbia named Barker boys. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, what? DC in the building. Made it loud and clear. Had to go in there. I saw they go up the screen. I might say, what? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's Miss Linda right there. She said, what it do, boo? So this is food media, right? For me, this is food porn. I love it. And guess what it's gonna do to me, honey? Let me tell you. So 140 calories in here. Serving size, 1 ounce. So for every 1 ounce I eat, I shall gain 140 calories out of this. What is 1 ounce of chips? Let me tell you what that is. It's about 15 chips. I've ate about 4 so far, and trust me, I am nowhere near complete. But look, that's when you get that dynamic duo chip. But listen, 15 chips is all I should be eating for 140. If I eat more than 15 chips, it's going to increase the calorie count, my whole saturated fat intake count, everything on the back of here. Okay, it's gonna increase that, and that may not be good for me with my metabolism and everything. But that's what's going to happen. See how I thought about that, baby? You see I put them chips back down. Get back to this cup of liquid. But summertime coming, honey. Mama got to get it in. Got to look wet. So that's food porn for me. If you get caught up too much on social porn, on social media, overly indulge with it, it has adverse reactions to you as a human. It has adverse reactions on you with your social life. It has actions on you with your financial life. Especially if you start going into a deep hole of social media, it can mess your world up. You know, I'm talking about the bad parts of it. There are good parts of it. I'm not really here to speak about the good parts. You guys know about the good parts, don't you? Log into your bank account, learn you some financial stuff, online school. That's all the good stuff. I'm talking about the bad stuff. It's hard to separate the wheat from the weeds. It's hard to separate the good from the bad. It's hard for the world to separate the good from the bad. That's why they always say you got to take the bad with the good. Because it's hard to separate the two. Okay? And sometimes, if somebody tell you, that's bad, don't do it, you'll just stop. You're like, okay, good, great. They say it's good, you're like, oh, yes, girl, I love it. Okay, well, guess what? Facebook is good, and so is Instagram. And now you have TikTok. TikTok is the newest, latest social media drug that humans are using today. TikTok is the new social media cocaine, whatever you drug of your choice. And it is a white horse riding through here. It is a white horse riding through. It's called TikTok. You babies will lose your life in time. You will lose your life so fast because your time in life is so short that when you get on TikTok, it's going to take so much of your time in such a short period of time. You won't even realize how much time you've been on TikTok until you finally go check what time it is. It's taking up all your time. Not only is it taking up all your time, it's in a trick bag. Because see, TikTok is good. TikTok is good. Hey now, Black Planet is good. Facebook is good. Instagram is good. Twitter is good. These is good. I only had 6. Count with me, baby. See? It's good. It's good. But see, I know that this is my porn over here. I can go crazy with a bag of salt and vinegar, boo boo. You hear me? Eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's when it becomes devastating. If you could separate the good from the bad on TikTok, if you could separate the good from the bad on TikTok, you could separate the good from the bad on any social media stream, any social media platform. Because every new thing outweighs the last. That's why they always say out with the old, in with the new. So the newest thing is always new and improved. It's going to always outdo the last. That's why people always want the new. Okay? Ain't nobody sitting around saying they want the last one. They want the old one. Everybody want the new one. It's because it's new and improved. It's better. On average, what you can't keep up with, mama? Oh, social media. No, you don't leave it up to your kids. You can't keep up with what I'm saying, Miss Linda. You might want to take some notes, because I don't want you to miss the point. I don't want you to miss the point, love. And if you're not applying this point to yourself, apply it to your kids. I'm grown. And like you done gave up on it. You ain't dealing with it. Baby, it's your kids. The kids the future too. We talk about the past, the present, and the future. Your kids is a part of the future, honey. That future that's coming your way. It's coming your kids' way more than anything. Cause you grown. So you got to don't just think about yourself. Because it's never just about you. It's about everybody. As a whole, it's the whole world right there. So it's everybody. It's everybody, but it's your kids, girl. The world done with people such as myself, and that's kind because we get to a stage where we get done with the world. She over there blowing bubbles. Blowing bubbles in her beverage. Should have had a cup of milk, blow lots of bubbles. Don't you know every time your mind goes to do something every day, especially social media, just focus on social media. I mean, you already got the world to deal with, you know your life outside of social media, when you turn things off. Sometimes you got to give yourself a break. Sometimes you got to turn your phone off for a few days. You got to take a break from social media, because social media is so devastating. Because social media is so devastating. Social media is so damn devastating. I'm still trying to figure out why y'all follow so many people on Instagram and half of them don't even follow you back. And I know what people say, well, I don't care about them following me. I'm trying to figure out why you following so many people anyway. Like, what's the point in you following so many people? What you looking for? Because when I get on social media, I have intent. I'm looking for something in particular. You looking for something in that many people. You looking for something in that many people? You mean you can't find it? The personalities of today, the world, we pretty much all the same. There's some individual characteristics of people that make us select few, or make you more indulged to want to see me on your social media content more than anything else. That's why when you go on social media, there's certain things that you truly do see. That's what you're really looking for. But then you got all this mixed media within it. And I was like, dang. You see, we should have something, we should have some likes in common. You follow all these people, they don't even know you exist. And I'm trying to figure out what is it so common with you all? What's the commonality between the two that cause you to want to follow so many people? You in a world full of people, and you following half of the world. You following them. That mean when you follow somebody, that mean whichever way they go, you going too. So damn, how many people you following, baby? That's like how many directions you going in, because you follow so many different people in the world. That's your mixed reality. That's your mixed reality on social media. That's how lost you are. That's how lost you can get, because that's what you're doing, because you're just in the world of social media, and that's what people do, because we have to socialize. You don't see the bad in it. You don't see the bad in it. You may see technical difficulties. Yeah, your synapses ain't working no more. You're at an age in life where you can't figure it out. Your ass is old. Your ass old. Your brain done. You burnt out. That's it. None. Don't even try to get that to them to do. That's it. Let it go. And that's the truth. Because you get to an age in life where you don't feel like dealing with it. I ain't got time for no goddamn TikTok. I stopped following people pretty much every damn well. Don't you know that? I follow 5 damn people on my Instagram for a reason. Don't you ever worry about why I be unfollowed. I had somebody inbox me talk, why I unfollow you. Who the hell is you? What you mean I unfollow you? I'm following certain people, and I really don't have time to be on there following no damn body. I'm not about to go on my Instagram and scroll down no feed, and you keep, I mean, it's so much shit they post, and then some people post the same thing. Don't you know people still posting posts that was made in 2017? They still posting the same damn post. I'm like, girl, damn it, please don't tell me you just now getting around to that damn post. Girl, you mean you just saw that post? Baby, I saw that post years ago. You just found it? That's the time for humans. We all in time. We all moving in time. I might be moving faster than you. You might be moving faster than me. She might be moving slower than everybody. She way behind, so it's just now getting to her. That's time travel. You moving with time. That's time. You moving. That's time and light and speed. That's you got your coordinates together. That's the time you moving in. And I say, dang, look at the time you moving in. Look at what you're doing with your time. Look how you spending your time, because the way you spend your time is how you making your moves. So how you making your moves is how you spending your time. You spending your time on mixed realities of social media. Your time is everywhere. It's like little bubbles in space, and all of them have pictures of you, and all of that is your time. We need lesser bubbles, so you can just have like your one big bubble. Because you're not scattered all over the place. Because guess what? When you got all those little bubbles out there, like they start popping and they run out, you run out of time. When all your bubbles pop, you run out of time, okay? You run out of time. You got to preserve as much time as possible. I said, good Lord, you get on, I don't know, you get on this. I'm going to show you TikTok. I'm going to show you TikTok, and I'm going to tell you what to see in TikTok. Because I can't chastise and I can't judge. I can only tell you what I see and how I feel about the situation based off what my eyes see. But I want you to see what I see. So I'm going to show you what I see. And when I show you what I see, I'm going to tell you what I see. I'm not just going to say, here, look at this. I'm going to tell you what I see, because you got to be able to be discernful and know about time. Let me show you something I got nice on my desk. Let me show you this right here. You see that? You see that? You see that chocolate piece right there? You see that chocolate centerfold right there? You see that? You see that centerfold? Do you see that man right there? You see that centerfold? You see that baby? You see that baby right there? You see that up there? This March edition. Look at that. Time magazine. I got my magazine well before March. It's Time magazine. Ain't that something? Look at what they hit us with already. Don't you know that's MLK right there? Don't you know that the age progression? I appreciate age progression. I lost my nephew 2 years ago. I said I got to take a picture of my nephew, put him on the age progression. Let me see how old my nephew would look today if my nephew was still alive. What's up, Jay, baby? Look at there. You see that right there? He got eyes. He got eyes like Meek Mill's. Look at that baby. Look at MLK. This image is created from a historically precise 3D rendering of Martin Luther King Jr. from the March, a virtual reality experience. This is Time magazine. Time magazine focuses on time. It's all about time. Times. Time magazine. It's all about time. And I've been through it. It's about the times of today and time. Okay? Remember back in the day, you used to get that Jet magazine? Everybody wanted to see who was the Jet of the month. Even me. I said, let me see what the girl looking like. Let me check her. I look at her from head to toe, check everything out. My uncle, he got all the Jet magazines in his house. I'm going to throw them Jet magazines away. You see? Because they got magazines. You know, back in my day, we was growing up, we had magazines. We used to come to the house all the time. We used to go through them and see what was going on. You know, people don't really read too much. We in social media. We like everything fast to hit us. Because you want it fast. When you come to me, you be like, I was the pearl colors. And I say, go to the school and learn. You know, I don't have time for that, girl. I'm trying to learn these goddamn colors right here and there. Fast. We want it faster. The speed of time. Things move up. Me, I'm chill. I'm fall back. New age, they fast. They're like, hey, come on, give it to me. Give it to me. When you're really, 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 really hungry, you don't want somebody to feed you extra, extra slow. Social media has to be ingested, which means you have to be hungry or yearning for it, which means somebody has to feed it to you. Okay? And it's not just you that's hungry. It's not me that's hungry, or Shanjari, or Johnny Angel, or Miss Caramel, or my people in Brazil, or my people in DC. It's not just them. It's the whole world. You know how much food it takes to feed the whole world? Well, you take that thought process and you turn that food into social media. Somebody has to feed that much social media to the world, which means they have to have a really big spoon and they have to give them everything they want. And the world is so fast and you want so much right now that you are greedy. You ever have a child so hungry, little nigga choking while you eat? You say, damn, slow the fuck down, baby. Baby, you got to slow down. You eat too fast. You about to choke on your damn food. He's so hungry. And then you got some kids who are just gluttonous, like Augustus Goop. Fat boy won that daggone ticket to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Augustus. His mama worked at the sandwich shop. She cast sausages. And that little nigga was eating that goddamn chocolate and won. It make me want to cry because his little greedy ass shouldn't have won the goddamn ticket. There were other people in line who wanted that damn ticket too. And they just as much goddamn chocolate. Okay? But he was greedy. He was a glut. And he got exactly what he was asking for. Because the world are looking for greedy, gluttonous people. There are some people in the world who want people who are greedy. It's some people who want people in the world who are dumb. There are people out here. I'm looking for people who are hungry on life and spirituality and rejoicing and living good and being healthy. Those are the people I'm looking for because I got something I want to feed them. I want to give them something that their bodies can live off of to be happy and peaceful and joyful and think. Use your brain because guess what? Don't nobody really have time to read right now. So guess what? We're trying to get some information. So yeah, I'm feeding you something too. I'm giving you a lot of information too. Okay, but we're all out here seeking different types of information, and sometimes you getting the bad side of it, baby, and it's getting shoved down your throat. And right now, TikTok is giving it to you, and they're making sure that they feed you. And if you're a greedy person, any greedy person or a gluttonous person, the Bible tell you about people like that, baby, to the pits of your stomach. That's really what you want. That you that greedy, you that pressed. That's really what you want. Those people like, I hope you choke and die. That's that mentality. You that greedy as adults, not babies, but as adults. You that greedy, you want that much, you that hungry. Social media will eat you alive. Because everything on social media not good. And there is so much death on social media. You're eating so much social media. They know you want it so bad, and guess what? Facebook and Instagram ain't doing it no more. They say the people want a different type of content. The people want something else. We got to give the people what they want. Well, guess what? Everybody ain't everybody's people. Everybody ain't God's people. The devil got his people too. They want something too. Everybody wants something. We all want something. They got to get theirs. I got to get mine. He got to get his. The crackhead got to get his crack. The weed head got to get their weed. The pill head got to get their pill. The sherm head got to get his sherm stick. Everybody got their feed, their fix. And right now the fix for social media is TikTok. When I go in the streets to go get my fix, to go get my weed, I might have to go on a dope strip where they out there hustling heroin, they hustling crack, they hustling weed. They got some PCP. But see, I ain't come for all of that. All I came for was my weed. Okay? Messing around long enough, I be smoking that weed. Next thing you know, I got introduced to pills. Now I'm popping pills. Ever since I can remember, I've been popping my color. Popping. Okay? The whole 3-6 Mafia. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Bitches all on me. All of that. Popping. Osama bin Laden's, Blue Dolphins, bottle caps, doing drugs. Originally came to the strip for the weed. Now I'm popping pills. See, that's a whole nother word. That's a whole nother drug. See, you gotta take a step back. I can't be popping these pills. I came to the strip. Now I'm lacing my weed. I'm putting the crack in my weed. Now I'm lacing my weed. I can't be lacing in my weed now. See, that's mixed media. See, I'm feeding myself mixed media. Take yourself on TikTok tonight, baby. I'm gonna show you. You're gonna go on a strip for one thing, baby. You're gonna leave the strip with another drug that you ain't about that life. They got young girls out here. Ain't that much sex trafficking. You got girls out here who want to be in the streets having sex, being trafficked. They traveling all over the United States. These young girls, they want to. You know why? They went out in the street for one thing and they got something else. You got girls right now in the United States going from hotel room to hotel room, state to state, because she got a bad drug habit and she need a fix. And the fix costs money. And she ain't got no money, so she got to do what she got to do, and she's doing it. You know why? Because she got a crazy drug habit. See? Her body cringing and craving something that she has to have. See? But when she went out there and when she stepped off the porch, that ain't what she was going for. When I stepped off the porch, I was going for the weed, love. But everybody ain't built like that. Everybody ain't built like that, baby. Some people been smoking weed their whole life, would never do nothing else. Some people won't even smoke a cigarette. Some people don't do drugs, period. Some people was doing drugs. They realized they couldn't handle it. They had to go through rehab. They had to get off drugs. They had to go to a facility, try to save herself, like Whitney Houston, try to save herself, try to clean her life up because she realized how bad it was for her. And you got some people, drugs get the best of them, they OD. They die. They die. Y'all ready for TikTok? Baby, let me tell you something about social media. You got to grow up to grow out of something. So if you haven't grown up to grow out of something, that means you stuck in that time and that dimension, and until you fix that, you would never move on in time. So if you still got people doing something, baby, you still got people twerking on Instagram, love. You still got girls trying to be Instagram famous, honey. That shit is so played out. You still trying to be Instagram famous. I ain't pressed to be Instagram famous. I ain't even think about how many damn followers I got. Trust me, that's why I ain't even got that following nobody, honey. I'm not worried about being Instagram famous, honey. Hell, I'm YouTube famous. I'm good. I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you still doing I see people doing dumb stuff on Instagram. I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm not on there no more, okay? So you got to grow up and grow out of things, okay? But guess what? When a person grow up and grow out and get wise, that means the devil got to come with some new tricks up his sleeve, because his people here and God's people here, where the devil wants some people. And guess what? God wants some of the devil's people too. He's trying to convert some people, baby. Come on back on this side. And the devil saying, nah, ho, come on back over this side. You see that? It's like this. Okay? It's like this. Some people stuck over here. And trust and believe, there are people stuck over here. Okay? The rest of y'all imbeciles and buffoons in the middle have free will. And we're trying to figure out which way you're deciding to go. I got free will too, because I'm a human. Okay? So things can be interchangeable, but you got to figure something out. You got to figure something out. So I'm just gonna give you this TikTok, and then guess what? I'm on here spending time with you, and my time is valuable and precious too. And I know good and well, love, when I get on my live, I speak nothing but the truth, and I give a good word every time. Every time. Because I know anything I say to you, you ain't heard it before. Especially this right here, baby. I could tell you right now, I could jump up and down for you, sweetheart. You ain't about that life when it comes to this. Because I got to tell the time before you know what time it is. I'm going, because that's just what I do. And I just so happen to see this because I said, Nick, come on now. Because it got to get harder in life for people. If life ain't hard, something ain't right. You got to come with some struggles and some balances because you got to go through a struggle to come out of something. You got to go through this to get to that. I'm glad this happened to me because of that. I got to this right here in life. So you got to take the good with the bad, baby. You got to. Otherwise, ain't no struggle for you. Ain't no work in it. You have no appreciation for nothing. Everything gonna come with a struggle and a battle, especially if it's worth it in the end. But Lord Jesus, you got to know how to fight. And if you don't know what battle you up against, you already lost. You don't know what battle you up against, you already lost. You don't know who you fighting? We about to go outside, girl. This girl want to fight you. Who's trying to fight me? I don't even know. I just know she outside. You don't know who you about to fight? Bitch, you about to go outside about to fight Godzilla. You don't know what you up against? You don't know what you up against? If you ain't on social media because you're trying to buy some pants or a shirt or buy some groceries or take a class or check your bank account or watch the news or catch up with your family or what else people do that's beneficial on social media? Watch Ivy. Boo boo. I drank to that one. I drank to that. Baby, I done been in the damn trenches. And guess what? I'm in the trenches right now. Because I stay in the trenches. Because I love to fight. Obviously. I'm out here, baby. I'm out here and God give me everything I need. Because I know what I'm up against. When you can figure out what you up against, when you can figure out the trick of the enemy, you done already won. If you figure out the trick of the enemy, you have won. All you got to do is figure it out. Now, when you figure out the trick of the enemy, you didn't win. The rest of the world might not win, but you got to help them so hopefully they win. However, the tricks get worse. They come harder. You'll get tricked or bamboozled again. Hopefully not. But they will always come your way. And the stronger you are, the more hard your battles will become. But the more stronger you will be as well, because you're going to get through those battles. Because as much as you're battling and winning, you're fortifying yourself. See, you make yourself much stronger. See, that punch don't hurt me no more. See? I ain't hungry like that no more. See? I don't have to watch that much TV no more. I'm breaking that. I'm breaking those shells or breaking those molds, breaking those habits, and it's making me stronger in other places. By me moving away from that situation, it made me a better person. Right? Because it makes you stronger and wiser because you're getting through it. Been there, done that. I ever have to do that again. Okay? But some of us got it bad more than others. Some of us got it worse more than others. And I ain't talking about because they homeless and they down and out and they can't pay their bills. Those are the ways of life. Some people have it worse than others on a spiritual setting in life, where you could just always wake up and just say, you know, the devil is always on your coattail. Always trying to do something. Always trying to get you in trouble. And boy, do you be fighting every time. Every now and then, you slip up on that damn banana peel. But I tell you, when you get up and wipe yourself off, you be like, not again, devil. And you get strong and you get better and you get wise. And your Father God can say, that's what I'm talking about. You can put her to the test if you want to, but you better not lay no finger on her because my baby going to be triumphant. And he can do whatever you want. You come out blasting. You come out fighting and shooting and firing up and spinning around and flipping. And you make God's heart rejoice for your goodness. That's all that matters. And you win. You gonna win. Let me show you what the world doing. Let me show you what the world doing. Let me show you what the devil doing. Or you can call him whatever you want. I can't be mad at nobody. I can't judge nobody. I can't even judge the devil. And that brings tears to my heart. It brings tears to my spirit. Like my spirit weeps to know that I cannot judge the devil for what the devil does because we have free will, which means it's simply your choice. But somebody should let you know at least right from wrong. See, when Eve ate the fruit, as far as she was concerned, she knew a little bit of right from wrong, but somebody had to come up in there and say, no, honey, you heard it wrong. Let me show you. Let me give you full detail. She got full detail. If it wasn't for Adam and Eve in that situation, that whole flip-flop applesauce, we wouldn't have the greatness and the machinations of life today. Because if you stop focusing on all the negativities and the worst things in life and really focus on the blessings of life, you are in a better place today. You can never think about what if Adam and Eve didn't sin. Because you have no idea what it's like to be perfect. None whatsoever. Nobody does. Nobody knew Adam and Eve but Adam and Eve. Their kids didn't know imperfection till after the fact. If that story's true, and I'm not here for that either, honey. I'm gonna tell you, them folks woke up to something. Whether it be good or bad, they got a dosage of it. And they lived it out. They lived it out. And if you want to play words on math and play mind games, then you go and read your Bible, baby. And you better learn how to decipher it to the best of your ability. Because it had to be something original before it could be fabricated. So you got to work that out and get through that. And that'll be on another goddamn sermon, honey. I'll tell you that right now. This world is designed not to keep you happy. Not the world. The earth is designed to keep you happy. The earth is designed to keep you sustained. The earth, everything that comes forth from the earth, everything that God put on the earth to satisfy the souls of man, that is what's here for you. The machinations of the world comes from an entity that has to provide to the world. The world is social media. So when you go out into social media and you see all this stuff going on, somebody's feeding them. Somebody's giving them something. Okay? God gives you good food. The devil got a meal. So this is TikTok. I just turned it on. This is new. Never had an ad on there before. Okay? Over 500 million people are on TikTok every single day. Do you hear me? Over 500 million people are on TikTok every single day. That means that those people are leaving and migrating away from Facebook and Instagram. Predominantly Instagram. Because a lot of people on Facebook still ain't caught up with Instagram and they haven't really caught up with time. Okay? Do you understand that? You understand that? This is when I first opened it up. I haven't done anything. I realized the other day it's going to take so much time to learn it. And then when I figured it out and I realized this is, honey, this is very intricate. If you can get on here and do what you got to do, like me, I'm on here for business. Honey, if you can mastermind this, see, make it good for you. Don't just be giving your life away. Make it work for you. Value your time. If you know how to operate TikTok and value your time, sky's the limit, love. Because this is where everybody at now. So if you went to, like me, business-minded people, sky's the limit, love. Right here. Don't be on Instagram trying to pay for a whole lot of ads and stuff. Just go on Instagram and put your contact information, your best pictures, and how to goddamn contact you. Trust and believe. You running ads on Instagram. To who? Who's seeing them ads? Tell me who's seeing your ad, baby. They got so many dummy accounts on Instagram and dummy accounts on Facebook and now Facebook on Instagram. They still can't figure out who the heck I am. Come on now. Who they running your ad to, honey? Ain't nobody on there. Ain't nobody on Instagram. You following 5,000 people. 4,000 of them ain't on Instagram no more, honey. Okay? They're not even on there. They on TikTok. Or they gone for good. So, what's new? Find out how to use the latest features and effects on your videos. I don't need tutorials right now. So I'm going to hit home. Oh yeah, I posted something, boo-boo. That's my TikTok. I'm still trying to figure it out, but oh yeah, I got 3 TikToks, honey. I got 2 followers and 3 likes. Listen. See, look at there. Look at the okie doke. Look, I got who I'm following. I'm just checking this out. Look, I got 2 followers, 3 likes. Do you think I'm aiming for followers and likes? Well, I'm in the business aspect. Yes, I am. I'm on here early. I'm doing good. It's business, okay? Now, what they do is
If women think that our collars are always crisp and stiff, then they'll think.
don't send me no comments while I'm talking about this. I need you to think. Use your brain for real. Because if you can't get with the program, y'all is lost. You ever heard somebody say if you can't get with the program, get lost? You ain't even got to get lost. Because if you can't get with the program, that'll mean you lost anyway. You're programming. You're programming. Your brain, your motherboard, the buttons, the corkscrews and whistles, the nuts and bolts. They make this for you based on your likes. I really didn't indicate a whole lot of likes, trust me. I just, ran through it just to get started. Okay? That's what this is. It's based on your likes. And that video will keep playing, and you can do this right here. Here goes a guy. Hey, I don't know what he's talking about. Okay?
What is lady stuff going?
So padded. In order for you to see the next video, you have to take your finger and do this. Okay? Now, when I was coming up, cable TV, remote controls, and then you ain't just keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody. We're just gonna talk. You ain't got to comment right now. You can tell me later. You ever get the remote control, just keep change the channel. As soon as you look at it, till you find something that's interesting, and then you say, "Oh yeah, that's what I like." This is TikTok. Listen, the devil is very strong. He's very fast. He knows you sometimes more than you know yourself. He watched everything. He knew everything. He knew Adam and Eve. He saw everything, remember? I mean, he was an angel. Yeah, he's just everybody has their bolts and nuts and whistles and own programming. Okay? So at nighttime or daytime or whenever you want, you can come get on TikTok. And you can just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Now, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to turn it up so you can hear, because I want you to know that this is social media. Your eyes are going to take all of this in. Trust me, it's taking it in right now. I know you weren't in the world. You saw some stuff, didn't you? Of course you did. And it's constant. It's a lot of feeding. It's a feed. It's a social media feed. It means I'm wanting something. I'm getting something. It has to feed me. Remember, feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. Because if you feed me, Seymour, I'll grow big and strong. Little Shop of Horrors. That plant that came from outer space. One of the best movies ever. The Gutter. That's where they found her. Okay? Okay? Tiffany, if somebody comments while I'm talking, put them in timeout. Because they are not listening. And I don't need nobody to be distracted. Not even me.
Guys is quite my type, but
What do you mean? Wait, seriously?
I'm gonna get creative.
Oh, yeah? What? You're gonna seduce them so I can steal their guns?
I do like the menfolk, Captain. Neither one of these guys is quite my type, but
What do you mean? What?
Oops, my heart went.
boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
Listen, it can be funny, okay? Let's look at the good now.
You can't handle me at my elbow, then you don't deserve me at my uwu. If you can't handle me at my elbow, then you don't deserve me.
Right?
This my baby. And ain't nobody finna touch him.
Right? So,
I mean, I wonder who does it. They can't see the vision, boy, they must be out of focus. That's a real hot out.
so what that was just now, I'm not the SME on all of it, okay? As far as the functionality of it, I just know this, I know the intent. So that was the following. So I guess those are, well, and I'll go back to that. So now, because I'm going to clear it all up for you, honey, because I got to tell you, this is a trap of the goddamn enemy. This is a mouse, take the cheese. You hear me? This is the mouse, take the cheese. You hear me? Ivy got up off that trap. You hear me? So now I hit, up there was following, and now I hit for you. So now they're saying, here, Ivy, here's something for you.
This person that's not afraid of losing you. Moving on is hard. Moving on is one of the hardest things you can do. It hurts to move on, but think of the pain you felt trying to hang on.
So I went up to my dad and I said, Dad, can I ask you a question for a school project? It'll be really quick. And Dad goes, for sure, son, what's the question? I go, Dad, what's politics? The dad goes, okay, let's use our home for an example. I make the money, so I'm capitalism. Your mom administers and controls the money, so let's call her the government. Me and your mother take care of what you need, so let's call you the people. And the maid, we can call her the working class. Meanwhile, your little brother, we'll call him the future. My dad goes, do you understand, son? And I'm like, I'm not really sure, Dad. I'll have to kind of think about it for a minute. Later that night, I was awakened by my little brother crying, and I went to his room to see what was up, and he had soiled his diaper. So I go to my mom's room to see what was up, and she was fast asleep. And then I went to the maid's room and looked through the keyhole, and I could see my father in bed with the maid. Knocked on the door a few times, was totally ignored, so I went back to sleep. The next day, I go up to my dad. I'm like, Dad, I get what politics is. He's like, great, son. Can you explain it in your own words? I'm like, yeah, Dad. While capitalism is screwing the working class,
Okay.
government is...
And this must be a movie coming out. So now they're running ads.
I used to find it insulting that I was barred from your special little club. But now I realize I lack the flexibility to become a member. I could never get my head far enough up my own arse. I used to...
Like some of TikTok. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I have some sexy white dudes on here. Now I'm gonna tell you, social media has its temptations. Cause I do be on here. I caught myself. There's some sexy white guys on here. I'm just letting you know.
I feel like somebody dropped a truck on my head or something. Cause Mad Dog 2020 don't agree with me at all. All the liquor that we had, no. Never again will I drink.
Just listen. Oh, he's beautiful.
I just rebuild self-esteem so they can go find their forever home. Call me the dog pound because I be getting all the bitches. Just kidding.
So, oh.
Hi.
Hi.
You in the building?
Yeah, I just moved in Monday.
Oh, you like it so far?
Everybody's been real nice.
Well, that's because you have big jugs.
So,
Amanda, I bet you $100.
so this is how it gets when you start. So this is when you start getting, you're going fast. Cause you want to keep, cause you start scrolling. Let's get a commercial in. And so you'll start getting them. Cause it's good for you. You're getting this mixed media, right? And then they'll pop up again. And so I'm getting my fair share, whatever it is, social media feels that this is what I should be seeing. This is what they're offering to me. This is what they're offering to me. Do you see? This is what they're offering to me. This is when I'm just scrolling through. This is like your daily feed on Instagram. Most people don't go into like the regular feed on Instagram. You stay on your Instagram, but there's a section on Instagram that you can go through and you'll see what everybody else was liking. Right? And so this is what they're going to feed you. And so you can say, oh, Ivy, that looks good to me. That looks fine. Well, remember, we're getting fed. Oh, baby, so beautiful. Oh, look at my baby. She's so pretty. The bank gave me back my money. I got bamboozled and swindled. It really wasn't a cat I was buying. It was a scam. But my bank gave me the money. They gave me the money back. So you do this enough, because I don't want people to be like, oh, but TikTok is bad, because it's still, there's some good in everything. So yeah, but you got to know what you're looking at and what you're feeding yourself. What am I feeding myself when I go on TikTok? Because they feel like that this is what I need. This isn't what I'm following, really. Listen, I'm going to tell you something else. There's definitely a lot of white guys on here. Like, there's a lot of white guys on here. There's some cool stuff on here. There's a lot of cool stuff on here. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. Okay? Know your social media limits. Because if you don't, this is time travel. And you'll just keep going and going and going and going. You know why? Because every one of these is like a 30-second story. So the story comes and goes like this. We're not watching this for a long time. It'll just keep replaying itself until you change the channel. Change the channel. Change the channel. And you say, dang, how much stuff they got to show? A lot. And so you'll just keep going and going. I thought that was cool. I'll show you what concerns me. A little fat boy. There's some stuff in here that just shouldn't be allowed, period. Like, but this type of TikTok isn't going to stop you from posting what you want to post. Like, they're not going to, it's on here. Everything is on here. Everything is on here. And it does not stop. This website is so addictive and so time consuming. It is so time consuming that TSA has told all of its staff they better not even download this to their phone. You better not even download it to your phone. That's how time consuming this is. And some of these people on here, he got 53,000 likes off of this one picture, off of this one video. 500 million people on average on TikTok every day. These people are being fed every day. They're being fed. This is their social media feed. Every day. I don't even know. Some of it's really funny. Some of it's really funny. But
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
it's, but I'm not on here. I'm not on here. Let me see that again. That's why you don't have to swipe up if you don't want to. So I thought that's what he did. I'll give him the heart. Okay, so that's TikTok. Just let you guys know, it's very, very addictive. It can be very, very time consuming, and they have a lot of little wicked stuff popping up on there. So you guys be careful and make sure you don't spend too much time on TikTok. But TikTok is where everybody is right now. They're not anywhere else, okay? And I posted my first TikTok on my Instagram just so Instagram can know. If nobody else know, Ivy's on TikTok. And I only put a few up. You be careful with TikTok. You be careful with your social media. You be careful how you spend your time. Because you got to make sure that what you spend your time on is going to be conducive, beneficial, fruitful, productive, educational, resourceful. You're going to have to make sure of it. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting time. And you're going to be losing precious time. Wasting precious energy. And it's not necessary. I don't know why they put all those guys on my feed like that. Showing their tattoos. Taking their clothes off, exercising and dancing, and then you got those demon looking guys popping up out of anywhere with stuff all on their head and saying crazy stuff. Then you got vampires on there. There's one vampire, and I'm going to tell you that when I first started TikTok and I saw the vampire, I felt some type of way. And I said, this vampire could get the business. And I hit the follow. That's how I follow 7 people. I hit the follow button. I hit the follow button. I hit the follow button. I got my homie Tiffany on here. I'm following Jimmy Got Soul. I think he's like some type of dancer. But let me show you the crazy I'm following. Yeah. I'm following this guy. Okay. He's at 104,000 followers. Okay. And 1.0 million likes. That's the vampire dude. And I don't even know how I'm following these people. That's how I got caught up. That's when I said, this ain't for me. That's why I said, this ain't for me. This is not for me. Trust me. I'll go in here like just do a little bit of business. I barely got time for Instagram. So, I don't have time for this. But I just said, oh my goodness. This type of stuff. Like, it'll be something like this that show up on my feed.
The only reason you have a wife is because you're easy to manage. No, he's not. You.
Hold on, we want to draw you.
So, what if I got on TikTok and what I was following, because I had a slight interest, obviously, for me to hit the follow button. There has to be a slight interest there. I don't care how much of a percentage of the interest it was when you think about the dynamics of interest, but there had to be some form of interest there for me to hit the follow button. And what if my interest turned into a liking or a yearning? And what if I got so caught up in a TikTok, I was following nothing but crazy people, and they started to rub off on me and start to live in my head, even when I wasn't on social media, and I started imitating or emulating that lifestyle, and I basically infused myself to become one of them. And these people who I saw on TikTok were really people of the underworld. They were people of the underworld handing out invitations so that people who weren't true and honest and knew what was going on would easily accept the invitation and go into the underworld and get stuck in the underworld. A bad social reality. A bad, sad social reality. They would go into a black hole. They're not on it for the goodness and the funness. Well, you went on the block for the weed and you came back with a heroin addiction. That's this. They left everything else because they wanted something else. They wanted their appetite has grown, and they love social media. I mean, they love it. Love it. Love it. And you got to give the people what they want. All people. You got to give them what they want. And some good people love it. They love social media. They love TikTok. There's some out there looking for those good people to come on to TikTok so they can take them. Shagalicious and nutritious. Thank you, Shanjari. Now, without further ado, I'm going to let you ladies and gents go. If you got a question, you got about 3 seconds to post it. I'm out of here. I'll be going in the other room tonight. And I'll be putting these packages together. Shanjari came and took it out the kindness of her heart to go ahead and get these for me. And I appreciate it. You can keep the change, John. Go home? Okay, babe. Love you too. Mind if I have that ice since you're going home? Can you show me some love? Thank you. I know it seemed like I made a big to-do, like I rant and raved about it, like, oh, it's the devil, get away. It's the devil, don't do it. And then when I take you to it, you say, oh, Ivy, it wasn't that bad. It was okay. It wasn't that bad, Ivy. It wasn't as bad as you said it was, Ivy. God dang. Honey, Don't let nothing get sugar sweet for you. Don't let nothing get sugar coated for you. Don't let nothing get dumbed down for you. Don't let nothing change your frequencies and your energies, honey. Keep them exactly where they were, love. Keep them exactly where they were. Because everything comes subtle. Everything comes very, very subtle. And then it gets you. That's how you get put in a trick bag. That's how you get put in a trick bag, because that's the trick of the enemy. You get put in a trick bag. What's up, BB? What's up, Tiff Dog? Tiff Dog in the marijuana? Huh? I gotta go do some work, ladies. I gotta go do some work. I was just so tripped out about this TikTok thing. My daughter came today and I said, baby, don't you touch that damn TikTok. Don't you do it, girl. Goddamn lords of the underworld. You don't know about the damn underworld. Yeah, y'all can talk now. Woo! Go ahead, put your books in your bag. Put your chair on your desk and get out. Go ahead. Woo! Some of y'all want to come to the class and see me at the end. Form a line. Single line. Right there. Come on down. Okay? But look at this right here, my dog. You see this right here? This good juju. This good juju. Okay? Taking care of the people. Take care of the people. You say, what's up, Zane? Do. Take care of the people. You take care of the people. You be good to the people. Alright? Now. Yeah, I see that. I got that right there. Hold on. It's right there. You weren't supposed to see it. I'm working on my fitness. I was up at 7:30 in the gym. Right? Cause whoop. That's the son of the police. Know that song. So listen. I have a long night ahead of me doing work, but listen sometimes. You ain't got to like somebody to listen to somebody. But sometimes people be telling you stuff and you really just need to shut up and listen. Okay? And I don't like people talking about God gave you one mouth and 2 ears. God gave me 2 eyes too. I can see. He gave me 10 damn fingers. I can touch. I can hear. I can talk. I can do a whole lot of things. God gave me a whole lot of equipment. He gave me a lot of abilities. I can hear a whole lot, but guess what? I can show you better than I can tell you. So sometimes you ain't trying to hear it. So I know. But Donald Trump told y'all this is fake news. Baby, get off that goddamn social media, lose your goddamn mind. Only thing you can get on and possibly find some truth in it is YouTube. That's it. This stuff. Today was my first day going out into the world. Today was my first day. Girl, you get the hell out of my face. Girl, kiss my ass. Girl, shut up. Girl, these nuts in your mouth. You see that? Let me tell you something, baby. This is still the Mercury retrograde. Don't get it twisted, baby. We are still in retrograde. Mercury is doing this. We is still in retrograde, baby. So it's a whole lot coming our way doing all kinds of stuff. We is still in retrograde. Y'all is still in retrograde. Okay? Let these hoes show their true colors. You hear me? Let a nigga show his true colors, baby. Walk it how you talk it. You hear me? Because they gonna either hate you or love you. Don't bite your tongue. Now is not the time, honey. Get it how you live. Get it how you live, sister. Get it how you live. And what the hoe gonna say? What they gonna say? What they gonna say? What? Huh? May your liquor be cold and your women be hot and all your problems slide off like snot. What they gonna say? Really? Okay. 10 seconds later. Ho, you don't even matter. Give a whole 10 seconds, see if she matter. That don't impress me much. Oh, girl, please. And that's another topic for another day, too. Hoes on my line. Tiffany and y'all, I'll tell y'all about it later. This, y'all know about them hoes. Y'all remember I did that video on them old damn hoes syndrome for old hoes. I mean, this bitch got the syndrome so bad. Now you want to be a trifling hoe. Bitch, you don't get your whole ass for life, bitch. From the block, bite on your ass. Exactly, girl. Leave a hoe undelivered. Look, leave a hoe undelivered. Shit, it's Planet of the Apes with your ass. You want to know where to go? Planet of the Apes. People are always looking like they're lost, don't know where to go. Go to Planet of the Apes. Make me text this whole Planet of the Apes real quick. She asked me a real dumb question, but Planet of the Apes because she's trifling. Girl, please. It's nothing you could do. The Bible says it's not gonna prosper. That's what the Bible says, honey. So take your doll ass nails and that doll ass hammer hole and hammer time on your bitch ass. So news. Just check some stuff out on YouTube, stuff like that. Okay. Don't let these people lie to y'all. Okay? Don't let nobody lie to you, okay? Don't do that. Stay true. Stay true. People play on people's weaknesses. Social media can play on your weaknesses too. Okay? And it's not playing on your weaknesses to make you a stronger person. It's playing on your weaknesses to make you a weaker person. That's why sometimes you can get on social media and you get your feelings hurt. See? You get your feelings hurt. You get on social media, you get your feelings hurt. So you gotta be careful. Some of y'all ain't built for social media. As soon as you see something, I got something I got to say. You ain't ready yet. You ain't built like that. You ain't about that life. Case in point. One of my comments got deleted off Twitter. You know, I talk to Donald Trump all the time on Twitter. I talk to a lot of people on Twitter. I say what I got to say. And when somebody was saying something about corona and they talked to Trump and Trump said, what the hell is the coronavirus? I said, hold on, love. Hold on, baby. Y'all be thinking that he lying about stuff and no. Donald Trump is the epitome of the white man. Trust me. He is the epitome of the white man. He can have billions and goddamn gazillion billions. He is still the epitome of the white man. Money don't define a person. Clothes don't define a person. Your house, your car, none of that. Green hair doesn't define me. It's who I am as a person on the inside. This is just my outward appearance, just to make sure you get the picture, love. I want to make sure you get the picture. So yeah, so I got this, I got that, I got that, I got that. I want to make sure you get the picture. See, it's all a big puzzle coming together. Hope you get the picture. Hope you get the big picture. But it's really what's on the inside. He is the epitome of the white man. So I had to go on Twitter and say, listen, baby. They didn't delete the tweet. I'm about to start screenshotting my stuff. The people at the CDC don't want the people with coronavirus in the CDC building no more. Okay? Big wigs say no. Y'all, they got to go. Okay? Your ass better watch out for damn social media because it's fake news. You hear me? It's fake news. It's fake news for real. The revolution can't be televised. You know why? Because it's real. It's reality. You got to go outside to see it. You're not going to see it on the damn news. You're not going to see it on your cell phone. You got to be there. You got to be there. People edit, cut, do all kinds of stuff. I be seeing some of these videos on your site. Like, goddamn. Baby, we got filters. It's a filter system. These people are lying out their motherfucking asshole. So these people say, we don't want the people with the coronavirus stationed at the CDC in Atlanta no more. Can you find another place to move them to? Boy, the devil don't take no breaks, honey. Cause see the trick bags coming? Come on. If you can't get me with one hoe, you send me another hoe. The Bible says when the devil come and he can't get you, he come with his one demon and he can't get you. He realize he leave and he go back and he go get some more and then they come back. Bitch, this ain't no gangbang. None but hoes. That's why I say I put my post up say sometimes God gotta cut the grass, you can see the snakes. But after he cut the grass, you can see the snakes. God gotta dig the dirt up so you can see the worms. Dig the dirt up so you can see the maggots. Dig the dirt up, see the potato bugs. Sometimes God got to lift the rock up so you can see that scorpion. Because sometimes it's out here so much, baby, it's you in too deep. You can't see the forest for the trees, baby. You can't see the snake for the grass. You got to clear yourself out, make headway, make room. so you can see your path. I gotta post my page, say my path requires more motherfucking space. I need you to move. The Bible said the road off to life is very narrow, which means ain't that much space, is cramped. So some people need to get out your way. Get off your path, baby. They cramping your style. You don't know me and you don't know my style. They cramping your pathway, making it hard for you to get to where you got to go. Who put them idiots on your path? Who put the people in your circle? Who put the people on your social media feed? Who's the people you follow? You put these people on your path. Got them in your life. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Okay? Some songs you need to memorize. You need to keep it up here, right there in your head. Some songs you need to never, ever, ever forget. Okay? Some movies, don't you ever forget. I thought this was our juke joint. Well, ho, I guess you was wrong. You thought Hoppo to beat me? It's domestic violence. Lock all the doors. God damn it, that's civil rights for you. Some things you don't need to forget. And don't you forget the tricks of the enemy. Because he never gonna stop. Don't nobody ever just take the cheese off the damn trap. Nigga, we trying to catch the mouse. Don't take no cheese. You might put some fresh cheese. You might put a little bit of cheese and peanut butter. Nigga, we trying to catch something. It's a trap. Catch your ass. Lay them traps out. It's the goddamn retrograde, nigga. Well, you could do something today and mess up your whole life. Upside down, you're turning me. Inside out, honey. You understand that? Man, that song say upside down, you turning me. Inside out and round and round. Boy. These people that asked Donald Trump to take them people out of the CDC building and put them in Alabama. Ain't no facilities for these people besides the CDC. I mean, you got the National Institutes of Health, NIH. You got some facilities up in Bethesda, Maryland, on the East Coast. You got Johns Hopkins. Yeah. You got a Georgetown Hospital. Yeah. You got some stuff. You got the VA. Yeah. They want to go to Anniston, Alabama, Calhoun County. So I got beef with that. If you know me, you know I got beef with that. I got beef with that. So when I heard first thing on my radio, what? Let me tweet something. Because when they said this to him, he said, what is the coronavirus? What are you guys talking about? You mean to tell me you didn't hear about the virus yet? I guess he didn't. And he's the epitome of a white man. But guess what? It's a whole lot of people out here who ain't heard about it. But it's not good for him to have not heard about it. And so I said, you got to be calling me bluff. Come on, Donald. I got so much mail coming to my house from that man. I don't know why. I'm gonna start just mailing the stuff back. But I went to Twitter and I said, listen, love, at Donald J. Trump. Damn all that moving the people out the CDC to Alabama, because my family down there. That's where my family at. That's where my poor black family is. We out here trying to do the best we can, and they want to send them to a neighborhood where my it's all blackness down there, and they not at the best peaks in their life. The times is a little slower, and the times is a little harder down there. The economy not as good. The education levels are very low. Institutionalized racism. That's what they send them to, a place where it's institutionalized racism, institutionalized discrimination. Alabama. This is something that they say cannot be contained. You got people in China in damn hazmat suits. They over there looking like minions. And you mean to tell me we ain't even got no mask on our face over here? Oh, what time is it? My friend told me today, he said, Ivy, take a break from social media because it's getting to you. He said, you're turning into a fanatic. You need to calm down. And I said, you're probably right. But Donald Trump was going to tell y'all tonight because now you know about it. And trust me, I'm going to go back. He's going to tell you guys tonight all about the coronavirus. He's going to tell it at 6 o'clock. I can't imagine what he's going to say. I'm sure people are going to speak negative about whatever the hell he said. But guess what? News is fake news. Okay? I'll say, Donna Love, damn sending these people to Alabama. Okay? And let your wife know that she needs to get on social media. She needs to watch the news so she can know WTF going on. Simple. Because we got a crisis going around. We got a crisis. She could watch fake news. Damn, even if she watched the fake news, she could say, babe, what is this? They talking about coronas, honey. What is this? Hey, babe, Don, come here. Would you believe this shit? Come here. Come here, baby. They said goddamn bet is giving people pneumonia. Come here, baby. Look at this shit. Baby, come here. Do you see all these animals they got in these cages over in China? They talk about China doing something, baby. Come here. I mean, what they be in the house doing in their free time? What y'all in the house doing in your free time? What is really going on? If it wasn't for this election, I don't think the wife would be doing too much to begin with. But now I'm trying to figure out what in the world are you doing in the house? Because you don't know about this coronavirus. Well, that notice came out today from the CDC saying they want America to be prepared. They want you guys to get prepared for the corona. They say there's 60 positive cases in the United States of America. I said, dang, 60 cases. Remember when the first hit, we was at 400 cases? And at the 400 cases, they let a lot of people go home. Then they kept the rest of the CDC. And then they had 60 cases. Where the hell them people go? Did they die? Where them people at? Are they dying? Are they lying? If they lying, I'm flying. And baby, I know I'm a good angel of God, honey. I'm one of his good ones, baby. I'm one of his good ones. Trust me. I might have hit the earth and rolled, and apple don't fall too far from the tree, but she will drop, stop, and roll. Okay? Or maybe that stop, drop, and roll when we learn in school for the fire drills. Apple ain't fall too far. The people over there has masks too. China ain't got no face mask. You know what they say? China make the world go round. China make the whole world go round. You ain't getting nothing. It's terrible. It's terrible. And look at all these people out here that are so lost, have no idea. You mean to tell me that they not... You mean to tell me all that scrolling we just did on social media ain't nothing come up about what's important in life? Your sanctity, your health, your wellness, your happiness, your true prosperities was really important. If you took a break from social media and just go live life. Go smell the flowers. Go smell the roses. Go look at the sky. Go be one with the earth. Go be earthy. Earthalism. Like socialism, have earthalism. Earthity. Earthetism. Earthology. You could be an earthologist. Go out there. Go out there. So you can see the realities of life so you don't get stuck. And that you'll be prepared. There are people right now in the United States with the coronavirus who do not know that they have the coronavirus because they think they have the flu because they didn't get their flu shots. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. That's what they always say. When it's my time to go, it's my time to go. It's everybody's time to go. Everybody gets a time. Everybody gets a time. Question is, what are you doing with your time? Okay? So, I'm going to go put these packages together. Thank you, boo. My baby texted me. See, that was my daughter. See, that's a good text. Thank you, baby. My baby went to the studio. She likes to do music and stuff. She's out there. Live your life. Have fun. Go do your thing, baby. Love you. Okay? That's what she went to go do. I'm going to go to work in the other room. I'm going to play some smooth jams while I'm doing it. I love y'all. I hope I get to see y'all on Sunday. Okay? I want y'all to know that I did good. I got up this morning and went to the gym. Again, let me tell you, I ain't been to the gym in a long time. And the booty was getting loose. And I said, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I was like, Ivy, you lost yourself. What is going on? Pull yourself back together. So I had to. So anyway, I love y'all. You guys have been great. I only got 15 people on here. You guys either just came on the feed or you've been here all night long. All night. Yeah. All night. I sing for y'all. Everyone you meet, we're dancing in the street all night. All night. All night long. All night. Once you get started, the all right. Yeah, that's that Lionel Richie, I swear. Look at what social media did to me as a child that put me into a place where I am today. Because the world molded me. Because I was a part of the world for a long time, a part of my life. And now I try to disassociate myself from the world, but the world molded me. So there's some of me that is of the world, and that's what makes me so human. But then there's another side of me that is so spiritual, that it causes me to look at the world in an animated way, where it's just, things can be funny, okay? You're like, here, he's an idiot. He's so stupid. You're like, you're so stupid. Stupid people. You know? It's bloody white because it's a stupid person. I mean, really. When you really sit down and think about it, it's stupid. I mean, who does that? Who texts your phone and just says dumb stuff? Like, just a dumb question. Like, and then you don't want me to give you a stupid answer, do you? So yeah, okay? You don't get stuck up in there. Don't. Okay? It's a whirlwind in there. It's a rabbit hole in there. You hear me? You hear me? But you better watch out. I was going to sing a song to that, but y'all ain't about that life. And this is my hat. Somebody was like, they were like, lose the hat. And I said, let me tell you something. If we can't be in a relationship with this hat, then we won't have a relationship. It's you or the hat. Well, I guess if I have to say that, it's the hat. If you have to say it, it's me. Because you ain't going to say either the hat has to go or you have to go. I'll leave. And I'm going to take my hat with me. I don't care if you don't like it. Somebody's like, they don't like my hat. I was like, why? Listen, this is a badass hat. Look at that hat. Whoa, I went to the store, saw that hat. They only had one. It was black. I said, girl, that's how they talk today. They say, girl, okay? Girl, it's popping. It's popping. It's my hat and I love it. It's my hat. Okay? So, I do have to work on it. It's going to be a long night. And I know my friend Tiffany going to call me. She's going to say, Ivy, you look like you need to go home and go to bed. And I'm going to say, no, I can't. I got some work to do. I love y'all. Y'all been really, really great. I'm glad y'all doing what y'all got to do to get what y'all need. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, bro. Thank you, girl. I'm in the gym just working on my fitness. I blow kisses that lead the boys on rock, and they be lining up the block just to watch what I got. So delicious. So, I love y'all, man. I love y'all. And I ain't really on social media like that. My brain, my mind is its own station, its own channel, its own frequency. And whenever something going on, trust me, I just tune in up here. I don't tune in out there. I tune in up here. I got my own frequencies up in there. I got my own waves up in here. I tune in up here, okay? And when you find a good station, you stick to it, okay? And you might have a couple of stations. I love you too, baby. I love you too. I love you too. I love you too, boo-boo. I love you. I loved you before you loved me. Don't you know that? I loved you before you loved me. Don't you know that, Alinda? There's a spirit, there's a desire of the world that's in me. There's something in me that I desire to have. There's something in me, I'm hungry for something. I'm hungry for things. And I go out and I get it. Even the devil, even Satan, he is seeking to devour. I'm seeking to devour because I'm hungry too. Any hungry person seeks to devour. or any hungry person thirsts to be fed. Okay? To seek and devour is a little bit more heinous than to be thirsty and to be quenched of thirst. It's different, okay? However, they're on the same platform, okay? I've always desired love, always desired to be loved. That's why somebody can come around me and they have some of those spiritual, lovely traits that I desire, and I'll feed off of that. And the other things come with it, and I'll decide I've had enough. I don't want to feed off of that anymore. I'm done. It's no longer fulfilling. It's no longer satisfying. See, things change. People change. Right? But I still have a desire for that type of love. There's that love that would never change. And I find it in people. That's how people get in and out of relationships. There's little bits and pieces of what I desire in that person. But one day somebody's going to come along and have a whole lot of it. I'm like, whoa, I don't know, man. Whoa, that's exactly what I'm looking for, baby. Thank you. Well, Alinda and the people on the feed, obviously there's something within me that you desire. And I am fulfilling and satisfying for that. And vice versa. Y'all, my people, I get satisfied from this too. Right? There's a yearning in me. There's a desire in me. Right? And my Tiffany, she'd be like, Ivy, when you gonna go live, girl? Go live. I'm like, okay. Give me a second, baby. Let me get it together. Let me get it together, honey. Okay? But that's how it is. You know? My true love in life. The person who is my true love in life, I already love him. I already love him. Never seen him a day in my life. I mean, as far as I know, I've never seen him a day in my life. In the flesh. But I'm pretty sure I've seen him in the spirit with the numerous people. It just wasn't 100. I need full-fledged spirit. Not partial, no part-time, no little bits, dibs, and dabs. See, I don't need little spots and speckles. He only partially on my path, honey. He shouldn't even be on my path, honey. He's on plenty of paths. I need somebody who's on the same path as me, love. He on the same path as me. Therefore, if he decides to get on my path, which he shall, ask and it shall be given. And should I decide to get on his path and we get in each other's path, we won't be in each other's way because we go in the same way. See? That's my love. And I already love him. I already know what's in store. I love it. I just don't have it. But I already love him. Boy, I'm like, man, I love you so much. Damn. Cute. You gotta be good. You gotta be extra, extra good. And that's what I'm being, ladies and gents. I'm thankful that you guys been with me. Some of y'all been with me for the whole 10 years. Some of y'all been with me for so long. Man, let me tell you something. I got over 400 videos on YouTube. And I think maybe about 100 of them are public. I got videos on YouTube for when I get so all that jamming on here because I love to jam and everything. And I say, y'all don't know Ivy, but she has always been a sweetheart. She has always been a sweetheart since day one. Since day one, she has been just a darling. She has. Hallelujah. She's been a sweetheart, and we love her for that. She might get her nicks and bruises. Any piece of fruit that grow up out the ground got a little bit of dirt on it. Any piece of fruit that falls on the ground got a little bit of dirt on it. All you still got to do is wipe it off and eat it, love. It's still fruit and it's still good for you. Well, that's Ivy, baby. She's got a little bit of dirt, but when she dusts her off, she's so sweet. Such a sweetheart, I swear. So, I love y'all, but guess what? If I don't ship these packages out, y'all is going to Taliban my... You is so late. Oh, Lord Jesus. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay. Y'all get out of here. The people who like to blow my line up. The people who like to blow my line up. Be good. It's only 11 people on here. You guys, y'all the real goof troop. I fucks with you tough. I fucks with you. I fucks with you the long way. I fucks with you the long